Hey my little truffles, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Donna Lisa Morgan, Donna for short with the messy T, and we back with another video. Y'all, Donald Trump's advisor is out here clowning Cardi B. Chrisean Rock and Tasha K out here going back and forth. Pink Friday 2 still out here breaking records and making Cardi B's Am I the Flop bow down. Let's get into the entire tea, y'all. But before we do that, I want to say everything on this commentary is all alleged. Guys, Side to Side received 1 million streams yesterday on Spotify. Its biggest streaming day the entire year. Who doesn't listen to this song? First off, honestly, I don't think there's gonna be any pop rap duo that's ever gonna surpass and break the record Side to Side by Ariana and Nicki did. Ain't trying to be messy. That's just the obvious facts. The same way, I don't think there's anyone who is gonna replace the Impact Bang Bang Hat. The Jessie J, Nicki Minaj, and Ariana Grande collab again. Those are numbers which it takes a miracle, it takes a village for anyone to break. Because this is 10 years plus and people still streaming and buying and loving these songs. Do y'all agree with me on that take? Let me know in the comment section. Highest selling albums by rappers this week. Am I the Drama, 32K. Make American Slim Again, 21. Take Care, 20. I'm gonna scratch that. GNX, 15K. What a shocker to me is the fact that GNX, which has the Bots and Piola, is out here getting outstreamed by Take Care. It's mind-blowing, but it turns out to be the truth. And this just goes to show GNX was a good album, but it doesn't take away the fact that it had a lot of bots boosting it, that's for sure. And back to the Am I the Flop, right? Mind y'all, Cardi B's out here doing 32K. Pink Friday 2, which the Barty gang were out here saying, oh, the album is a flop, did 39K. It's a big difference between me, you, and you. I'm nothing like you. Highest charting Halloween songs on global Spotify charts on October 31st. We have Monster Mash at number 3 with 6.3 million streams. Ghostbusters 6.1 at number 4. Thriller at number 5 with 5.6 million streams. It's up 73 spots. And mind y'all, this song is 43 years old. It was released 43 years ago and it's out here topping in the top 5. Tell me which other song can do this ish. Tell me which other song is gonna have impact this crazy 43 years after its release. Let me know. I'm curious. I want to know real quick. Let me know. Only Michael. Ain't trying to be messy, but I guarantee y'all, it's gonna take a miracle for any other artist to drop music, which is always gonna chart every year in the top 10s of Spotify in any seasons, like Michael Jackson's out here doing. Just stating obvious facts, ain't trying to be messy, not trying to downplay anyone's success. Most people, most artists out here hopping on, making TikTok music rather than focusing on the artistry of music. They think about TikTok and getting some trend, some shaky booty trend, and that's it. Rather than creating timeless, unique music. Do y'all agree with me on that, T? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. And please subscribe to my backup channel, Donna Morgan, in the description and a collaborator of this video. Moving on to what got me laughing hysterically. So we all know before the campaign, the elections, Cardi B has been taunting and shading Trump for the longest, bashing him for being the R word, bashing him for being so self-centered. And yeah, I kind of agree with everything she said about Trump. But guess what? She came out with the narrative of, oh, Donald Trump hates her. And during an interview, guess what? Donald Trump's advisor was asked the question that Cardi B believes Trump hates her. And guess what? The response was everything. It was so humiliating. But on the other hand, I don't think it's true. Based on all the chaos and controversies Cardi B has spoken about Trump, I'm definitely sure she's come across Trump's video. Or Trump has come across her video. So y'all take a listen and hear what Trump's advisor had to say about the entire issue.
Cardi B claims that Trump hates her.
I don't know if the president knows who Cardi B is. But I do know that the president's a big Nicki Minaj fan.
For once, can y'all stop putting Nicki and Cardi B on the exact same statement? Because Cardi B will never deserve to be on the exact same pedestal as Nicki. But on the other hand, can we stop and focus on the fact that Donald Trump, being a huge supporter and fan of Nicki's music, ain't a flex? Because we can't sit here and act like that man ain't the true definition of a self-centered president. Right? He only does what's gonna be beneficial to him and him alone. So, honestly, I think Nicki could form an alliance with him when it comes to the Christianity fight and every ish, but let her be careful and stand like 12 feet away from Trump. Because one thing about Trump, that man's gonna betray everyone. He's gonna betray the entire world just to get what he wanna get. That's one thing I know for sure about Trump, right? But aside that, I'm happy Nicki is literally known everywhere. Because do y'all know what would have happened if the roles were reversed and it was more of, oh, Donald Trump doesn't know Nicki, but he's a huge fan of Cardi B's music. Y'all get me? It's gonna be more of, oh, Nicki has been in the game for the longest, 15 years plus. Cardi B, who's just an upcoming mediocre artist, obviously, gets known by Trump. Trump loves her music. It was gonna be a huge flex. But now that the tables have turned, we don't see Party Gang talking about this ish. They so silent, they so quiet about all of this. No matter what y'all say, Nicki's famous. And currently, we are living in the Nicki internet. Tell me which other artist ain't trying to be messy, right? Tell me which other artist who has been silent for 2 years plus musically and has multiple songs trending in 2025. Mind y'all, she didn't do any promo, no music video, nothing. They just trend. And mind y'all, I'm not just talking about the high school challenge and the bees in the trap. Currently, Chun-Li is also trending on TikTok, y'all. It's wild. They need rappers like me. They need rappers like me so they can get on that effing keyboard and make me bad guy Chun-Li. Nicki winning every effing time. So yeah, that's my take on the Nicki-Trump relationship. So long as they're fighting for a good cause, yeah. But despite the fact that they're out here fighting for a good cause, right? They need to be careful. Nicki in particular, because it's one thing for her, or it takes a minute for her to get entangled in the craziest controversies with Trump. Y'all know how messy that man is. He literally fell out with Elon Musk, right? But on the other hand, I know for sure Trump is a strong believer of Christ, and that's why he's anti the gay-ish, anti the abortion-ish, anti the LGBTQ community. Yeah, but one thing Nicki needs to remember is a lot of barbs are trans. We all know that ish, right? So she better play it strategic when it comes to messing with Trump. Because this man can leave you in the ocean and pretend like you never existed. and it's gonna be really crazy. Imagine the Barbs ever get mad at Nicki. It's gonna be a heartbreaking moment. Obviously, Barbs ain't going nowhere, but Nicki and the Barbs have a really insane connection. It's really gonna be heartbreaking if that happens, because I don't really want her to mess with Trump like that. Do y'all or are in support of this Nicki Trump relationship? Because it's already crazy in the buzz on social media. Nicki needs to realize that the Barbs love her and are definitely rooting for her. She ain't gonna be messy like the people who out here targeting her. Because in case y'all missing out on this entire drama, y'all, the drama continues. So after Tasha K dressed like Chrisean Rock for Halloween, Chrisean reacted by saying they mocked Jesus. So, you know, the truth and every ish. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's what Tasha was saying. So after that, of course, the reckless grandma Kalisa hopped on it. I'm talking about Blueface mom. So she jumped into the entire thing with a shady comment of her own, saying she got the effing nerve. Didn't she leave her son for her husband? Like, these people, I just feel so bad for this child. You don't choose your parents nor your relatives, but Junior has the craziest set of relatives, that's for sure. What do y'all think? It's Halloween. Dress up as anyone you want to dress up as, despite the fact that Tasha K knows how to be shady and messy, that's for sure. The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift was the most streamed song on Halloween this year. So, despite the fact that people were out here vibing on Halloween, The Fate of Ophelia was still getting streamed. Congrats to her. She's been at the number one spot for close to a month. Yeah. And I think she'll get to a month on the number one spot. Currently, The Fate of Ophelia music video is pacing to hit 100 million views on YouTube. That's huge. Insane numbers, right? Drake now has more diamond singles than any artist in history. Congrats to him, because they out here coming for his crown, trying to bring back the Not Like Us era so bad. These people so obsessed with hating Drake. I'm gonna say that ish. And this is why I really want this lawsuit appeal to get approved. Because these people need to pay. It's literally an entire corporation going up against Drake. And now Fox Sport is out here posting the Not Like Us, trying to clown Drake even more. Kendrick is in the car. Drake is outside. Like, these people be so messy. And mind y'all, I don't see Kendrick supporting sports. I don't see him turning up, showing love. Drake does that, and what does he get? All this messy ish. And y'all want to sit here and act so naive to the point where y'all want to say, no, it's just Drake against Kendrick. Drake's just being the P word. Drake needs to understand he lost the rap battle. Yeah, obviously he lost big time. But can we also acknowledge the fact that it's like a community doesn't want this era to end? It's like a community was out here pushing this song just because they wanted to spite Drake so badly. Ain't y'all seen the numbers? Ain't y'all seen the activities? Ain't y'all seen what they out here doing consistently and persistently? So now, people beginning to pay Kendrick dust. The GNX album flopping. Yeah, 15K is huge, but it's flopping. So now, all of a sudden, they want to revive. They want the rebirth of the Not Like Us era. Make it make sense, because it don't, especially to me. Why the sports people out here getting involved in all of this? This is so tacky. But when Drake wanna fight legally, y'all call him sassy, y'all call him messy, y'all call him a woman. He ain't no B word. He's just fighting because his child is also out here facing harassment for this entire ish. What do y'all think about the entire commentary? Let me know in the comment section. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget to turn on your notification buttons so that I don't miss out on all the tea I'll be dropping. If you've made it this far, I want to give a good big thank you for supporting, for watching. See y'all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.